A Peace Website Guide. Chapter 1. Major Peace Websites. Major Peace Websites. AnswerCoalition.org. UN.org/peace, peace and security, United Nations page on peace topics. CommonDreams.org, Common Dreams, Progressive News and Views. Converge.org.nz/pma/link.htm, peace links, extensive list from New Zealand. Wagingpeace.org/menu/issues/peace-war/start/peace-quotes, peace quotes, from the Nuclear Age Peace Foundation. PeacefulSocieties.org, Peaceful Societies, a compendium of examples. Peace Psychology, psychology-related resources. PeacePsych.org, Society for the Study of Peace, Conflict, and Violence, APADIV 48. CISAR.org, Psychologists for Social Responsibility, Building Cultures of Peace. MHE.com/CLS/PSY/CH15/conflict.mhtml, exploring psychology, conflict and peacemaking. Colorado.edu/conflict/othersites.htm, peace and conflict websites. APA.org/science/about/PSA/2007/11/SLovic.aspx, psychic numbing and genocide, APA online article. Chapter 2. Peace Websites. Peace Websites 1. 9-11peace.org. ActionLaw.org, Los Angeles-based marches, nonviolent direct actions and events. ActionNW.net, Action Northwest. Adbusters.org, Adbusters, Canadian-based global network. ADC.org. Advocacynet.org. AFORCEMORePowerful.org. AFSC.org. AFSC.org. AFSC.org, American Friends Service Committee. AFSC.org. AFSC.org/peacework/default.htm, peacework. AFSC.org/peacework/default.htm, peacework magazine. AfterDowningstreet.org. AgainstBombing.org, American Against World Empire. AirAmericaRadio.com. AgainstBombing.org, Americans Against World Empire. Agitprop.org.au/stop NATO, NATO Yugoslav War. Internet resources. AJMUSDE.org, AJ. Must Memorial Institute. Alameda Public Affairs Forum.org, Alameda Public Affairs Forum. AlphaEd.com. Alternate.org/WR in Iraq, alternate war on Iraq page. AMAZING1.com/fire, explosives. Amnesty.org, amoa.com/disaster/chemical_radiation_ricin_poisoning.shtml, antioch.edu/peace/ipara. AmnestyUSA.org. AnswerCoalition.org. Antiwar.arfwed.com, anti-war weblog from Jakarta. Antiwar.com. Apala.org. Armscontrol.org, Arms Control Association, ACA. ASharpStick.com, A Sharp Stick, comic strip opposing war. AsiaFoundation.org, Asia Foundation. AtriumsOC.org, Atrium Society, Youth and Peace Work. AVPUSA.org. AVPUSA.org. AwakenedWoman.com, Awakened Woman. API.com/IntelWeb. Azam.com, Muslim War. Baha'i.org. Basecommunity.org. Basicant.org/nfuture2.htm, arms control. Batshalom.org, Batshalom. BernieSanders.com. BetterWorld.net. BetterWorld.net/movement/path/peace.htm. BetterWorldBook.com, free ebook. BetterWorldCalendar.com. BetterWorldCalendar.com/buynothingday.htm. BetterWorldCalendar.com/onatae.htm. betterworldcalendar.com/peacedi.htm, betterworldchannel.com, betterworldclubs.com, betterworldlinks.org, betterworldnetwork.org, betterworldquotes.com/peace-quotes.htm, betterworldshow.com, blacklistednews.com, blogsofwar.com, boardc.org, bpf.org, bpf.org, Buddhist Peace Fellowship, branchnergy.com, bread.org, bridgeforpeace.com, Anti-War Anthem, bulletinboardforpeace.org, Bulletin Board for Peace, care.org, careneti.org, campusforpeace.org, Campus for Peace, candlesforpeace.com, Candles for Peace, care2.com, carnegieendowment.org, Carnegie Endowment for International Peace, founded in 1910, carnegieendowment.org, Carnegie Endowment for International Peace, cartercenter.org, Carter Center, cartercenter.org, cato.org, Cato Institute, cbc.ca/5/lies-war, ccare.stanford.edu, Compassion, ccmep.org, Colorado Campaign for Middle East Peace News page, ccrweb.ccr.uct.ac.za, Center for Conflict Resolution, Cape Town, SA. Peace websites 2. lutheranpeace.org, cdi.org, Center for Defense Information, cdrc.org, the Center for Democracy and Reconciliation in Southeast Europe, cehd.umn.edu/carai/publications/documents/peacemakers.pdf, Seeds of Peace, Program for Teens Living in Conflict Zones, celebratingpeace.com, celebratingpeace.com, Center for Global Peace and Democracy.org, Center for Global Peace and Democracy, centeronconscience.org, Center on Conscience and War, cgdev.org, Center for Global Development, cgg.ch, Commission on Global Governance, childrenin.com/magazine/violence.html, Children in a World of Violence, change.org, charitynavigator.org, charterforcompassion.org, Charter for Compassion, charterforcompassion.org/cities, childrensdefense.org, circleway.org, citizen.org, citizen-soldier.org, Citizen Soldier, citizen-soldier.org, Citizen Soldier, civilrights.org, climatecrisiscoalition.org, clintonglobalinitiative.org, clubmadrid.org, Club of Madrid, clw.org, cns.mies.edu, Center for Nonproliferation Studies, cns.mies.edu/research/cbw/tech.htm, chemical warfare, costofwar.com, colorado.edu/conflict, cnsnews.com, Cybercast News Service, cnvc.org, cnvc.org, National Center for Nonviolent Communication, cnvc.org, Nonviolent Communication, comdsd.org, Committee Opposed to Militarism and the Draft, commondreams.org, 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 Common Dreams, commondreams.org, compassion.com, Sponsor a Child, comw.org/pda, Project on Defense Alternatives, conflictresolution.org, consistent-life.org, Consistent Life, controlarms.org, costofwar.com, Cost of War in Iraq, counterterrorism.com, couragetoresist.org, courttv.com/casefiles/war crimes, cpt.org, Christian Peacemaker Teams, cpti.ws, Conscience and Peace Tax International, cr.org. c-r.org/accord/index.html, accord, an international review of peace. crabgrassusa.org, Crabgrass USA. creativemediationservices.org. crinfo.org, conflict resolution information source, has extensive database of links. crinfo.org, conflict resolution information. crisisgroup.org. crisispapers.org, crisis papers. crisisweb.org, international crisis group. chrisnewyork.org/users/cglm/defense. crooksandliars.com. crossesoflafayette.org, the Crosses of Lafayette, a hillside memorial to our soldiers killed in Iraq. cryptome.org, Cryptome. cs.uit.no/paald/revenge. cybercity.hko.net/berlin/solon/big book/main, mischief. datec.com.au/sandlinidebka.com, the DECA file, political analysis, espionage, terrorism, security. csbsju.edu/peace-studies/organizations-and-research-resources, the Martin Luther King Jr. Digital Archive. csis.org, Center for Strategic and International Studies. c-u-e.org, Citizens for a United Earth. cultureofpeace.org. Peace websites 3. cyberspacewar.com. dailyrotten.com, Daily Rotten. davidcogswell.com, Headblast. deepcapture.com. defendamerica.mil. democracynow.org, Democracy Now. doxy.org, devp.org, Canadian Catholics for Development and Peace. disabilityuk.com/anti-war-politics_links.html. dreamoneworld.org, dreamscape.com/frankvad/counteremergency.com/cntrterempirenotes.org, a blog written from Baghdad. nh-tech.com/veterans/vj1n4/vj2, terrorism. essential.org/monitor/hyperfema.gov/fema/terrorf-fpnotebook.com/er/toxin/chemcltxn.htm, chemical weapons. fsk.fz.ch, war. g2mil.com, the magazine of future warfare. globalpolicy.org/security/issues. devp.org/n, development and peace is the official international development organization of the Catholic Church in Canada. dfn.org/news/index.htm, digital freedom network. disarm.org.uk, disarmament organization. disinfo.com, disinformation. doctorswithoutborders.org, Doctors Without Borders. drumsforpeace.org, Drums for Peace. dsausa.org/dsa.html, Democratic Socialists of America, DSA. earthaction.org. earthcharter.org, Earth Charter. earthcharter.org. earthfuture.com. earthfuture.com, 101 Ways to Stop the War on Iraq. earthministry.org. eastbeach.org, books. ecapc.org, Every Church a Peace Church. eclipsereview.org, Eclipse, international journal with an anti-war focus. economicsandpeace.org. eco-viva.org, Foundation for Self-Sufficiency, Central America. editricenuovaera.it. educategirls.org, Educate Girls Globally. EFF.org, Electronic Frontiers Foundation. EffectivePeacekeeping.org. electronicintifada.net/new.html, Electronic Intifada. electroniceraq.net, Electronic Iraq. Ellsberg.net, Ellsberg.net. emperors-clothes.com, Emperor's New Clothes. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/annexation en.wikipedia.org/wiki/category:peace_organizations. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/economic_sanctions en.wikipedia.org/wiki/financial_sanctions_un.wikipedia.org/wiki/embargo. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/Geneva_Accord. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/insurgency. en.wikipedia.org/list_of_anti-war_organizations. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/list_of_war_crimes. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/military. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/oppression. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/suppression_of_dissent. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/war. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/war_crime. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/warlord, epub.org, Ecumenical Peace Institute. epsusa.org, eraofpeace.org, esrnational.org, essex.ac.uk/c_acu, Children in Armed Conflict. facebook.com/pages/Nobel-laureate-peace-project. fair.org. fair.org, fairness and accuracy in reporting. falloutshelternews.com, Fallout Shelter News. fee.org, Foundation for Economic Education. feminist.org. fff.org, Future of Freedom Foundation. firethisTime.org, audio project providing a record of the fate of Iraq. firstworldwar.com, firstworldwar.com. fletcher.tufts.edu/cci, Cultural Change Institute. fletcher.tufts.edu/world-peace-foundation. foe.org. foodfirst.org. foreignpolicy-infocus.org, Foreign Policy in Focus. forusa.org. forusa.org. forusa.org, Fellowship of Reconciliation. forusa.org, the Fellowship of Reconciliation interfaith peace organization in the United States, working for peace, justice, and nonviolence. fpif.org. friendsforpeace.org, Friends for Peace. fundforpeace.org, Fund for Peace. futureworld.dk/society/books/nonviolence.hdm. gaia.com, videos. Peace websites for gandhiinstitute.org. gazette.com. getpeaceful.org/antiwar. giviewings.com. globalactionpw.org, Global Action to Prevent. globalcitizenjourney.org. globalcommunity.org, Foundation for Global Community. globalexchange.org. globaljustitiaonline.com, Global Justice Online. globalpeacefoundation.org. globalpolicy.org. globalresearch.ca, Center for Research on Globalization. globalsolutions.org, Citizens for Global Solutions. godshue.org/peace.html, peace. goodmorningworld.org. goodnewsagency.org. gospelogic.com. gospelrevolution.com. gppi.net/about/background, Global Public Policy Institute. great-quotes.com. greenpages.org. greenpeace.org. greenpeace.org/international, Greenpeace International. greenpeaceusa.org, Greenpeace USA. greens.org, Greens/Green Party. groundzeromedia.org. guerrillanews.com, Guerrilla News. gulflink.osd.mil. haguepeace.org, The Hague Appeal for Peace, working to abolish war. haguepeace.org. haitiemergencyrelief.org. haitisolidarity.net. haitisupport.gn.apc.org, Haiti Support Group. HaloUSA.org, organization that removes landmines. Harvard.edu/CFI/PNCS/AEI, Albert Einstein Institute. Harvard.edu/CFI/PNCS/homepage, Program for Nonviolent Sanctions and Cultural Survival. Handinhandparenting.org. HappinessInfusion.com. Heroes.net. HillNews.com, The Hill, Capital News. HistoryNewsNetwork.org, History News Network. Housemans.info/WPD, Housemans World Peace Database. HRW.org, Human Rights Watch. HuffingtonPost.com. HumanSecurityCenter.org, Human Security Center. HumanShields.org. HumanUnity.org/HumanUnity, HumanUnity. HVMusic.com, Mid-Hudson Valley, Voices for Peace, an activist chorus affiliated with Arts for Peace, is based in Ulster County and serves the Mid-Hudson region. IACenter.org, International Action Center. IAF.gov, Inter-American Foundation. IamHome.org/about.htm, Community for Mindful Living, a Zen-based approach to peace. ibc.wstl.edu/ibc/domain form, see who supports rebel websites. ict.org.ilifrc.org/pub/wdr, World Disasters Report. iccr.org. icujp.org, Interfaith Communities United for Peace and Justice. Idealist.org. Idealist.org, Idealist.org. Idealist.org. ifg.org. efair.org. igc.apc.org. igc.apc.org/peacepark, Prairie Peace Park. igc.apc.org/wcw, War Criminal Watch. igc.org/coppered, Peace Research, Education and Development. igc.org/pbi, Peace Brigades International. igcc.ucsd.edu/igcc2/igcc menu, Global Conflict and Cooperation. insuri.ulst.ac.uk, Conflict Resolution. 2wp.org, Institute for Individual and World Peace, founded in 1982. imtd.org, Institute for Multi-Track Diplomacy. insuri.ulst.ac.uk/CDs, Initiative on Conflict Resolution and Ethnicity. insuri.ulst.ac.uk/CDS/Agreements, INCORE Collection of Peace Agreements. Independent.org, Independent Institute. Indiana.edu/Global, Center for the Study of Global Change. Indymedia.org, Independent Media Center. Indymedia.org, Independent Media Center. InformationClearinghouse.info, Information Clearinghouse. InformationClearinghouse.info, Information Clearinghouse. Infoshop.org/military.html, Harass the Brass, anti-military newspaper produced by past U.S. soldiers in Vietnam. Infowar.com. Innerpeace.org. inspirationalquotes4u.com. Inspirationpeak.com. Interaction.org. Interaction.org. Peace Websites 5. International Peace Scholarship. Internationalanswer.org. Internationaldayofpeace.org. Interventionmag.com, Intervention Magazine. IPAcademy.org, International Peace Academy, helps prevent and settle armed conflicts. IPB.org. IPJ-PPJ.org. IPJ-PPJ.org. IPPNW.org, International Physicians for the Prevention of Nuclear War. IraqBodyCount.org. IranMania.com/news, IranMania News. IraqBodyCount.net. IraqPeaceTeam.org, Iraq Peace Team. IraqWatch.org, Iraq Watch. IrishAntiWar.org, Irish Anti-War Movement. irregulartimes.com/magniloquence.html, magniloquence against war. islamdino-unc-terrorism.com, Islam denounces terrorism. isr.umd.edu/peaceafiri/peace center, Cyprus Peace Center. itvs.org/beyond the fire, teenagers in war. iwpr.net, Institute for War and Peace Reporting. Jamaat.org, Muslim War. Janes.com, jaring.my/ISIS, war. JewishPeaceFellowship.org. JewishPeaceFellowship.org, Jewish Peace Fellowship. Jihad.net, Muslim War. JihadUnspun.net, Jihad Unspun. JPUS.org, Membership Association for Justices of the Peace. JubileeUSA.org. Jurist.la.w.pit.edu/terrorism/terrorism3a.htm, The Jurist, Legal Information Network, Terrorism News. JustForeignPolicy.org. JusticeNet.org. JustPeace.org, Just Peace. KairoSaction.org. KidsForPeaceGlobal.org. KimSoft.com/KimSpyKraus.com, LoomPanics.com, MedTV.be. Kosovo.com, Kosovo.com. KSG.harvard.edu/CCHRP, Car Center for Human Rights Policy. Kurdistan.org, American Kurdish Information Network. LandOfPeace.org, Land of Peace is a non-profit Christian organization committed to improving the lives of the faithful. LearnerPeaceWorld.info. LearningMeditation.com, Learning Meditation, with audio-visual guidance. LHRA.org. libguides.csbsju.edu/peace-studies, Clemens Library/Alcuin Library, selected resources for peace studies. LionLamb.org, The Lion and Lamb Project, Nonviolent Toys. LivingLifeFully.com. LostEthiWar.org, Lose the War. LRNA.org, League of Revolutionaries for a New America. LutheranPeace.org. marchforjustice.com/index.htm, March for Justice. marketplace.publicradio.org/features/iraq/index.html, spoils of war. spysstuff.com/listsite.gov/www/global/terrorism. markshep.com/nonviolence, Mark Shepard's Gandhi page. mcc.org, Mennonite Central Committee. medialit.org. mediamonarchy.com. mediamonitors.net, Media Monitors. maryp.org, Middle East Research and Information Project. mfso.org, Military Families Speak Out. michaelmoore.com. michaelmoore.com, Michael Moore. microcreditsummit.org, Microcredit Summit Campaign. middleeastpeacecamp.org, Middle East Peace Camp for Children, an Arab-Jewish collaboration. militarycivilianpeace.org, working together toward a safer world. militaryfreeschools.org, Coalition Against Militarism in R. Mises.org, Mises.org. misleader.org. emisna.org/eng/default.htm, Missionary Service News Agency. missionball.org, Mission Ball Game. milkonline.com. moveon.org. moveon.org. moveon.org, network of more than 600,000 online activists. mprofaca.cront.com. muslimsforpeace.org. nathannewman.org/eden, Defense Conversion and Peace Resources. nationalpriorities.org. natural-law.org. nclr.org. Peace Website 6. ned.org, National Endowment for Democracy. nepajac.org, Northeast Peace and Justice Action Coalition, a loose coalition of peace and justice organizations mostly from the Capital District, Albany, region of New York. netaxs.com/nvweb/for Fellowship of Reconciliation. netside.com/lcobel/books/booklist. News.findlaw.com, Find Law Legal News. newscientist.com, New Scientist. ngo.org/links. ngo.org/links/list.htm. ni4d.org, Nuclear. nobel.no. nobelprize.org. nobelprize.org/nobel_prizes/peace, Nobel Peace Prize. nobelprize.org/nobel_prizes/peace/shortfacts.html, Nobel Peace Prize web page. nobully.com, No Bully, anti-bullying programs for schools. noninterventionist.com. nonukes-action.wordpress.com. nonviolence.org. nonviolence.org.au, Nonviolence Training Project. nonviolenceworks.com, Center for the Advancement of Nonviolence. nonviolentpeaceforce.org. nonviolentpeaceforce.org. notinourname.net, Not in Our Name, Artists and Activists Inspiring Protest. now.org. nowourblog.org, Stand Down. nps.navy.mil. nvdatabase.swarthmore.edu, Global Nonviolent Action Database. nwtrcc.org, NATL. War Tax Resistance Coordinating Committee. nyu.edu/globalbeat, globalbeat. objector.org. occupationwatch.org, Occupation Watch, Iraq. onestp.com/milnt. oneworld.org. oneworld.org. oneworld.org/Rory Peck. oneworldgov.org, the World Peace Organization for the One World Government. oneworldgov.org, the World Peace Plan. oneworldgov.org, World Peace by the creation of an international government based on fair and equitable practices. oneworldtrust.org, One World Trust. onlinejournal.com, Online Journal. onwar.org. OregonPeaceWorks.org/site/index.php, Oregon Peaceworks. orlinggrab.com/homepage.html, orlinggrab.com. ornery.org/essays/warwatch. oscewatch.org, British Helsinki Human Rights Group. oxfam.org. paycbany.org. pacificway.org, Pacific Way Foundation. pacifistnation.net. paladinpress.com. palestinechronicle.com, Palestine Chronicle. papillonsartpalace.com. paradiseearth.us. parallax.org/about_tnh.html, Thich Nhat Hanh, author. pathwaystopeace.org. patriotsforpeace.org, Patriots for Peace. paulcavell.org. paxchristi.net, Pax Christi USA. paxchristiusa.org, International Catholic Movement for Peace. paxmundo.org. paxmundo.org, Paxmundo. paxwarrior.com. peaceact.net, Neighbors for Peace. peaceact.net, Peace Action of Upper Hudson, working to end wars and prevent new wars through education and public witness. peaceaction.org. peace-action.org. peace-action.org, Practical, Positive Alternatives for Peace. peaceactionme.org, Maine. peacealliance.org, the Peace Alliance is committed to growing a movement of 1 million strong for peace. peaceandjustice.org, Peace and Justice Center. peaceandprogress.org, Peace and Progress, a manifesto for peace. peacearts.com. peaceaware.com, peaceaware. peaceboat-us.org. peacebrigades.org. peacebrigades.org. peacecoalition.org, Coalition for Peace Action. peacecoalition.org. peacecorps.gov, Peace Corps volunteers travel overseas. peacecouncil.net, Syracuse Peace Council, Peace and Social Justice Organization. Peace websites 7. PeaceDevelopmentFund.org. The Peace Development Fund works to build the capacity of community-based organizations through grants, training, and other resources. PeaceDirect.org. PeaceDirect.org/us/landing-page/world-peace, local people building peace around the world. PeaceEd.org. PeaceEducation.org. The Peace Education Foundation in the field of conflict resolution curricula and training. PeacefulResistance.com, Peaceful Resistance. PeacefulSeahoolsInternational.org. PeacefulTomorrows.org. PeaceHost.net. PeaceHost.net/PeaceChurch, Peace Church Challenge. PeaceHost.net/Peace Church, Peace Church challenges Christians who view Christ as a warrior who will smite the infidels, unbelievers, to examine their beliefs. PeaceJusticeStudies.org. PeaceMagazine.org. Peacemaker.st, the Peacemaker site. Peacemaking.co.kr/English/company/?paper code =English, peacemaking. PeaceNet.org. PeaceNews.info. PeaceNews.info. PeaceNews.info, Peace News. PeaceNot-war.org, Peace Not War. PeaceNot-war.org, peacenotwar.org. PeaceNow.org, Israeli. PeaceOnatae.org. PeaceOnatae.org. PeaceOperations.org. PeaceParkEvent.org. PeacePilgrim.com, Peace Pilgrim website. PeacePilgrim.net/steps1.htm, steps toward inner peace, from an interview with Peace Pilgrim. PeacePlease.com, PeacePlease.com. PeacePortal.ning.com. PeacePower.info, Peace Power, from behaviorists for social responsibility. PeaceProject.com. PeaceProject.com, Peace Resource Project. PeaceQuiltJourney.blogspot.com. PeaceRevolution.org. PeaceZites.org. PeaceTaxFund.org, National Campaign for a Peace Tax Fund. PeaceTaxFund.org. Peace Texts on Peace and Conflict Resolution. PeaceThinkTank.org, Peace Think Tank. PeaceWithoutLimits.org. PeaceXPeace.org. PeaceDesign.com/LIS, the Lysistrata Project, theatrical event for peace. PEJ.org. PEOInternational.org, PEO International Peace. PEOInternational.org/PEO-projects-and-philanthropies, PFAW.org. pilot.msu.edu/user/snooktil, terror handbook. PIPA.org, Program on International Policy Attitudes. PlayForPeace.org, Play for Peace, youth-oriented community building initiative. Plowshares.org, Plowshares Fund, group providing resources to stop the weapons of war, from nuclear arms to landmines. Plowsharesactions.org. poetry-for-peace.net, Poetry for Peace. Poetsagainstthewar.org, Poets Against the War. Poetsagainstwar.org.uk, UK Poets Against the War. Pogo.org, Project on Government Oversight. PoliteCHBot.com, Declan McCulloch's Polytech. PoliticalAffairs.net, Political Affairs. Marxist Journal of Ideology. Polity.co.uk. ppu.org.uk, Peace Pledge Union. Pray for War LDPEACNow.com, Pray for World Peace Now. Preparingforpeace.org. Priceofpeace.org. ProjectYano.org, ProjectYano.org. PSR.org, Physicians for Social Responsibility. Psychoanalysts-oppose-war.org. PublicCampIGN.org. PublicIntegrity.org. PureEnergySystems.com. QOQAZ.com, Muslim War. Quebecoislibre.org, Le Quebecois Libre. QuotesAndPoem.com. RadicalMiddle.com. RA.org, Revolutionary Association of Women of Afghanistan, RAWA. arbotnagar.csm.uc.edu/indiatorism. Refugiesinternational.org, Refugees International. Reliefweb.int. Resistwar.com. Responsibilitytoprotect.org, Responsibility to. RethinkingAfghanistan.com. RethinkingSeahools.org. RiseUp.net. RobertMueller.org. RocklandAction.org, Rockland Coalition for Peace and Justice. RootingOutEvil.org, Canadian site. rsf.org/rubrik.php3?id_rubrik=20, Reporters Without Borders. rswr.org, Right Sharing of World Resources. Ruckus.org, Ruckus Society. Sadako.com, Sadako Project, Paper Cranes for Peace Project. Sandlini.com. Peace Websites 8. Santigidio.org, Santidijo Community. SaveDarfur.org, Save Darfur Coalition. SaveTheSoldiers.com. scar.gmu.edu/careers/students/organizations-associations, numerous organizations in the Greater Washington, D.C. area. Scout.cs.wisc.edu, Internet Scout Project. Scratch.abanit.org/irr/hr/icc.html, What is an International Criminal Court? sdscalifornia.org, Students for a Democratic Society, Pleasant Hill, California. Seedsofpeace.org, non-profit, non-political organization that helps teenagers from regions of conflict learn the skills of making peace. Seedsofpeace.org, Seeds of Peace International Camp. Senate.gov/foreign. Servivas.org, Peace Organization. sfcg.org, Search for Common Ground. shalomcenter.org. shalomctr.org. shianews.com, Shia News. shundahai.org, Shundahai Network. sierraclub.org. silentpc.org/third.php, vote third party. simpleliving.org. sipaz.org, INTL. Service for Peace, SIPAZ. siparai.org, Stockholm International Peace Research Association. siparai.se/new location, Peace Research Institute. site.gmu.edu/cdebonus/grp index. siri-us.com, Strategic Issues Research Institute. site.gmu.edu/cdebonus/tpw. small-planet.org. smallwarsjournal.com. soaw.org, School of the Americas Watch. sojo.net. sojo.net, Sojourners Magazine/sojonet. soldieroffortune.com. soldiersino.blogspot.com. soulforce.org. southmovement.alphalink.com.au, South Movement News and Action Alerts. space4peace.org, space4peace.org. spiked-online.com. stanford.edu/group/king. statewatch.org, Statewatch EU News. stopwar.org.uk. stopwar.org.uk, Stop the War Coalition, UK. stopwar.org.uk, Stop the War Coalition. sdratfor.com. studentpeaceaction.org, Student Peace Action Network. stawa.net, Share the World's Resources. successfor.net/elementary/getting.htm, Getting Along Together, Social Problem Solving Curriculum for Children. swans.com, Trade liberty for safety or money and you'll end up with neither. swarthmore.edu/library/peace/index.htm, Peace Library. seerculturalworkers.org. ted.com. tentmaker.org. terrorism.com. terrorism101.org. Texansforpeace.org. THE7LAWSOFINNERPEACE.com. TheAmericanCause.org, The American Cause. TheAtlantic.com/politics. TheGuardian.com/antiwar/0,12809,884056,00.html. TheHistoryNet.com. TheHope.org. THackingCenter.org, The Martin Luther King Jr. TheManifesto.info, Manifesto Against Conscription in the Military. TheNation.org. TheOnion.com, The Onion. ThePeaceCenter.org. ThePowerOfThePeople.org. TheQFactor.blogspot.com, ThecFactor. TheReligionOfPeace.com. THETRIOFPeace.org. ThuARParty.com. ThuHa.org, World History Association. TheWines.org. ThirdWorldTraveler.com/new WORLD/mercenaries minerals. ThirdWorldTraveler.com/us thirdworld/dictators. ThirdSide.org. Tiddleword.com. TRACK0.com/cc, Canadian content. TrainingForChange.org. Transnational.org, Transnational Foundation for Peace and Future Research. Transparency.org. Peace Websites 9. TrapRockPeace.org, TrapRock Peace Center. Travel.state.gov. UNHCR.ch, High Commissioner for Refugees. UNHCR.ch/refworld/UN/CHR. Triune.ca, Conflict Resolution Resources. TroopsOutNow.org. TrudeauCenter.ca, Trudeau Center for Peace and Conflict Studies. TruthOut.com, TruthOut. TruthOut.org. TRUTH-OUT.org. Tufts.edu/departments/Fletcher/multi/warfare.html, Rules of Warfare and Arms Control. UCSUSA.org. UCSUSA.org, Union of Concerned Scientists. UFENet.org. UHC-COLLECTIVE.org.uk, Anti-War Art Collective. UMN.edu/CVPC, Center for Violence Prevention and Control, University of Minnesota. UN.org/departments/DHL/peacekeepers. UN.org/departments/DPKO/index.asp. UN.org/departments/DPKO/peacekeepers06/international_3.htm. UN.org/English, United Nations. UN.org/millennium/forum.htm, millennium. UNAUSA.org, United Nations Association of the USA. UNDP.org, United Nations Development Programme. UNESCO.org/IYCP, Culture of Peace, UNESCO Initiative. UNESCO.org/IYCP. UNGlobalCompact.org, United Nations Global Compact. UNICEF.org, Children's Emergency Fund. Unify.org, Unify Peace in the Middle East. UNITED4HEALTHCARE.org, United for Healthcare Justice, Concord, California organization. UnitedEarth.us. UnitedForPeace.org. UnitedForPeace.org, United for Peace and Justice. UnitedForPeace.org, United for Peace and Justice. uoknor.edu/cybermuslim/cij03.gwdg.de/col/cla, clandestine radio stations. upm.com/services/poison center/terrorism/pages/default.aspxusip.org, Institute of Peace. UnitedForPeace.org. UnitedForPeace.org/article.php?id=2332, United for Peace. UnitedWorldForPeace.blogspot.com. UnMillenniumProject.org, United Nations Millennium Project. UNOL.org, usgovernmentspending.com, USIP.org, Institute of Peace, usip.org/publications/international-organizations, a list of links to international organizations' websites. usip.org/publications/religion-and-peacemaking-web-links. usis.usmb.se/human rights. usis.usmb.se/terror/index. uspeacememorial.org. uta.fi/leokset/tapari, Peace Research Institute. uua.org, Unitarian Universalist Association. VIW.org, Veterans Against the Iraq War. VCNV.org, Voices for Creative Nonviolence. Veteransforcommonsense.org. Peace websites 10. Veteransforcommonsense.org, Veterans for Common Sense. Veteransforcommonsense.org, Veterans for Common Sense. Veteransforpeace.org, Veterans for Peace. Veteransforpeace.org. Veteransforpeace.org, Veterans for Peace. Veteransforpeace.org, Veterans for Peace. Veteransforpeace.org. VFP.org, Volunteers for Peace. VFP.org. VITW.org, Voices in the Wilderness. voicnet.com/wizkids/jrvvaf.org/icrs, Conflict Resolution Studies. VVA.org, Vietnam Veterans Against the War. VotersForPeace.us. VVA.org, Vietnam Veterans Against the War. W3F.com/Patriots. WagingNonviolence.org, Waging Nonviolence Newsletter. WagingPeace.org. WagingPeace.org. WakingPlanet.com, Peace and Harmony in a Proposed World Flag to symbolize this vision. WAND.org. WARandLaw.org, War and Law League, WAL, is a San Francisco-based organization focusing on peace and international law. Warchild.ca, War. Warchild.com. Warchild.org. warincontext.org, The War in Context. weg.gmu.edu/departments/ncpcr, Peace and Conflict Resolution. westerndefense.org. warincontext.org, War in Context. warresisters.org. warresisters.org, War Resisters League. warresisters.org, War Resisters League. war-times.org, War Times. weforum.org/en/initiatives/g local governance/index.htm, Global Governance Initiative. watchingamerica.com, Watching America. wetheworld.org. whatchristianswanttoknow.com. whereistheoutrage.org. whitestarpress.us, Puerto Rican Independence. why-war.com. why-war.com, Why War. Wiesenthal.com, Simon Wiesenthal Center Online. workingforchange.com, Working for Change World Dreams Peacebridge.org. wikipedia.org/wiki/commission_on_global_governance, Commission on Global Governance. willpf.org. willpf.org, Women's International League for Peace and Freedom. wilsoncenter.org, Woodrow Wilson International Center. wiserearth.org. wnrf.org/cms/jewish.shtml, Jewish Futures Network. wnypeace.org, Progressive Social Change in Western New York, Buffalo. womenagainstwar.org. women'sinotower.org. wardandworld.org, Word and World. worldaffairscouncils.org, World Affairs Councils of America. worldelderland.com. worldoil.com, worldoil.com. worldpeace.com. worldpeace.org. worldpeace2000.org. worldpeaceispossible.com. worldpeacenewsletter.com, worldwatch.org, worldwatch.org, World Watch Institute website, worldwidewm.org, worldwidewm.org, Women Against Military Madness, www.4report.com, worldwidewm.org/home.html, WAMM, Women Against Military Madness, wrmea.com, Washington Report on Middle East Affairs, xat.org, Peaceful Revolution Forum, zenzi.com/users/hubcom/hate, yoga.unify.org, youthlink.takingitglobal.org, youtube.com, peace, youtube.com/user/Nobel Peace Laureate, zmag.org, zoeweston.com/5_steps_to_world_peace.php